Hey guys, it's Luke, and this video is going to be behind the scenes of my Everything Around CinemaSins videos, and before we start, I want to say thanks to S-Mania for the idea. Enjoy. So, as an example, we'll use the production of my Everything Around CinemaSins Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse video, and I start by watching the movie and then going through the CinemaSins video and screenshotting whatever sins I'm going to cover. And once I've gone through the CinemaSins video, I line all the screenshots up in rows on my desktop. After that's done, I select a row and drag them into Photoshop. And with each screenshot, there are different things I do in order to change them. The first thing I do is use this black image to cover up the top and bottom parts of the screenshots. So I put in 5 things of text, 2 being for the sin counter and Not the Movie's Fault award counter, 2 for the numbers on both, and 1 for whatever it is I say. And once I've photoshopped all the screenshots, then I airdrop them onto my phone and put them on iMovie. When I first put the images onto iMovie, they end up looking like this. And that means I have to adjust them so that they won't move in the video, and that's what I always do. Even though it's not always easy because you gotta adjust them right on both ends, and yeah, it looks like this. And while you guys are seeing how this works, I also want to say that this is also what I do with the screen recordings for the CinemaSins videos because I have to adjust them so that they won't be heard too far out. That's what happened in the videos for Fantastic Mr. Fox and Escape Room, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. And the main reason why I'm not showing it for the CinemaSins clips is because it's pretty much the same thing. And what I do for that is screen record the original Sins video, then break up all the clips into multiple, and then put them on the same thing, and then I adjust them to the way I want. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, which is why I'm not showing it. And another thing I do with both the images and the screen recordings is change the transition from fade to none. And sometimes there are instances where I do forget one of those, but usually it doesn't really matter. And this is what it looks like. So when I do my voiceovers, I do it in 2 ways, one of which being that when I am doing a voiceover over multiple images, I adjust the images so that it'll transition over to the other image or images in the way that I want, which I do after recording, and that looks like this. It can also be said universe in this movie, which can also be in another universe in this movie. Another universe in this movie, which can also be. And when I'm doing a voiceover over just one Photoshop image, it looks like this. And lastly, as you guys know, I don't use a ding sound. Instead, I use a golf hit sound, and the way I do that looks like this. And once I put the whole video together, I save it and put it up on YouTube, and that's how I make my videos. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and be on the lookout for the next video.